Yo, what's up guys, this is Happy No with another Guild Wars 2 PvP video, and on this video I'm going to show you the Deadeye after rework video, and my thoughts are a little bit mixed up. I'm missing something still there on the Deadeye, but it was really fun to play, and I had now a couple of games and I was about to record a couple of them, but always I have like now 4 games with this Deadeye. And I always ended up with 4v5s, which I thought it was not so great to just record that. I wanted to have it a little bit more difficult and more challenging, and therefore I just went like this. Now, before we start about talking about the build and stuff like that, I wanted to say that it is not the build that I was expecting to play first. It is not the build with the highest damage output, but it is a pretty solid one if you, if you keep in mind the survivability and stuff like that. And you can see it here as well. We will have almost permanent over 20 stacks of might, which will give us a lot of might, and then we will have also fury when we steal, when we here use the rifle 2. When we are kneeling we can just rifle 2 and then just repeat that, and we will have fury. We can hit heavy with our attacks. You can see it here, critical hit chance 83 or even 92. How to say it now, I just failed it a little bit. We will have 83% critical hit chance when we have fury, and an additional 10% if we hit with our stolen skill here, with one of them. Not with all of them, but with one of them. We will get this, yeah. Or we will get with everyone. Every stolen skill, I guess we will have this. Boom. Okay. Now you can see it here. The damage output should be still pretty high because of the 25 stacks of might, so we will crit no matter what. We will crit almost every time because of the high crit chance, plus we will have enough might for that. Now the only thing that I'm thinking of is now we could need a little bit more fury, but therefore we will get it here from the trait Lesser Haste, which gives us 6 seconds of fury, plus when we just use rifle 2 when we are kneeling we will get also the 3 seconds of fury. Now I would love to have a little bit more fury, but you can see it here when we do this. We can do this, steal onto this guy, do this, repeat now, and then just burst down the enemy. Do this, steal, repeat, and you can see it here, 25 stacks of might, over 33k damage, which is pretty nice. And I'm just using, I wanted to use Battle of Kylo to show you this build. Boom, okay. Now to the Deadeye itself, it got a nice little rework. It takes a little bit time to get into that because of the new kneeling form, where you just have to stand up before you can dodge, which is a little bit stupid. Or no, it was you can dodge, I mean, but you have to reuse kneeling to get up again, and it will also now just take an initiative when you use it. It is not that much, but it's still just that you know. Now when we are kneeling we will get an additional critical hit chance by 10%, or was it more? 20%, yeah. When we are kneeling we will get the 20% higher critical hit chance, which you can see here, but you will have a 83% critical hit chance. Plus fury, when we hit with rifle 2 or with the steel, not with the steel, with the attacking from behind, we will get this, and we will have it a lot of times. Now I'm not so sure if I use now Lesser Haste or if I should go with Thrill of the Crime. I like the Thrill of the Crime, gives you the 10 seconds of fury, and it will recharge whenever we steal, and our steal has a shorter cooldown, 70 seconds, so we could have let's say only 7 seconds without fury, which will be pretty nice. But I like the idea of this trait here because it can trigger whenever possible, so it will give you an additional fury. But let's just check it out like this, and then I will swap it. Now I'm also using shorter cooldown on tricks because we need that. The healing skill has now 14 seconds, and then also not Shadow Stab, but Roll of Initiative has also shorter cooldown. No, let's just go with Bountiful Theft instead of Trickster. I was using Trickster because of Roll of Initiative, but therefore because I'm not using it, I'm not gonna try it out here. Okay, I had just a game against this thief the last time. He's a dagger pistol, so he's a good counter to me. Now my goal will be just to port up here and wait for the enemy thief to not get caught by him. Let's just go far. My team can just die here. We can do this, stealth up, rifle, steal onto this guy. We interrupted him nicely there. We can do this, keep the distance. My ally will get the cap, or I don't know. I will just stay here. I will just stay here. He's not going for him. Okay. My ally got the cap. He's not getting it. I'm missing my steal, but I'm still getting the damage output. And you can see it here. With Shadow Step, you can still allow yourself to get faster there on the point. Man, this guy's capping like 1 hour and he's not having the point. Which one should I attack? We steal on him. We just wait now. Do this. Jump away. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, this is nice. I didn't knew that we can port here behind this. We can now just chill here. Do this. This guy's not about to come. Stealth up twice. Steal now. Okay. Oh boy, I just jumped down now. This is too difficult to play it like that. Like that. I don't know what my team is doing. Where is my team? Okay. The engineer is coming. I want to steal onto him, but I want just first to get the distance. He dodged, we steal, but my steal's still missing. I don't know why. I steal now. Oh my god, the mesmer is attacking. I'm not seeing it. That was so bad. No, come on, finish off, finish off, finish off, finish off. Yes. Rifle 2. Run away from this guy. Stealth up. Kneeling. Steal now. Interrupt him, and you can see it here, the burst damage is pretty nice. I'm not noticing the mesmer here because I'm just really focused onto this guy. We can do this, and now we can just burst down this mesmer, and you can see it here, the damage output is freaking nice. You can just destroy every enemy like this. Steal onto him, immobilize, and you can see it here, rifle 3 with quickness. This is just so painful, man. I mean, if the enemies are not focusing you, which the enemy team now has not done, I mean, the mesmer did a great job by distracting me and attacking me, but he should have done that a little bit more. And now the enemy team has all full respawn, so I need to get a good target here. Maybe this guy, because I steal on him. Do this. Rifle 3 him. Can I repeat this? Can I repeat this? Where is he? I steal onto this guy. I'm not making my steal. Do this. Stealth up. And now I can true shot or death shot. I don't know how to say it right. Oh my god. He just got me again. This mesmer is so tricky, man. I'm playing, by the way, without sound, so I'm not noticing that much. Damn it. I should have focused this guy a little bit more. I wanted to help this guy who was down to my ally, but I was not able to. Now the warrior hasn't done a nice job, so he can just cleave now. No, no, he's not able to cleave. We have 2 downs. Oh my god, 3 downs. The warrior is the last man standing. I need to go fast now. We can either use rifle 4 or just, again, short bow. And let's just check it out. Can I auto attack this guy? No. Freaking hell, man. Rifle 3 him. Okay. He's just freaking interrupting me the entire time. I need to run away. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Makes no sense for me. We can stealth. No, we have the nerve. We have the nerve, the boon that we can't just steal. Stealth, I mean. The new kneeling is pretty nice, but it has a long cooldown if you don't kneel and go up again. Ha, I'm still a thief, main. Okay, we need to be careful here. Dodge, nothing. Oh my god. A thief just got me with a perfect steal. That was mad. No, 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 no. What is he playing that he tries to revive me? Oh my god, we have one down, we have one down. No! We had him. I don't know how this Mesmer just died. No, go back, go back. But my team, man, come on. I want to be the guy who attacks the people from behind. I'm not able to show you what I want because my team needs to get something going, so I can just punish enemies from the distance, from behind. We steal now, interrupt him, perfect timing. Do this, repeat, and you can see it here I'm still having quickness. And now we can go on to the next guy. I don't know, am I out of combat? I'm still not out of combat. Now I am. And here we go. Now you can see it here. Maybe if I get the steal onto this guy. Oh my god, oh my god, dodge, 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 dodge. Shadow stab. Holy man. My survivability is so gone. And I need to shadow step out of this. Steal onto this guy. Dodge. I should not stay on the new position because it is too difficult. We stealth up. He's just running away. Yeah, good decision. Because he was on a tricky spot there. Oh man. I stealth up. Go back. Go back. Hello, Mesmer. Oh man. He freaking used his evade. So I can't do anything there. And now we go. Oh, it is too difficult. It is too difficult to play against Mesmers. Especially when we kneel onto them. It is too difficult. We can steal now. Oh my god, my steal just failed and I'm dead. He has too many freaking evades. If I would have got the steal, I would have interrupted him, stole a little bit of his boons. But this is the thing that I'm missing. If you have enemies like that, or a Hollow Smith who just jumps into you, you will have a hard time playing that. The survivability is some kind of there, but I see Deadeye only more as a +1. It is not really only a +1, but I'm seeing it like this. You can see it here, interrupt, quickness is auto attack, stealth up. If an enemy comes here, I'm stealthed, and now we need to check out what we can do. Do this, do this. Maybe the enemies haven't noticed me here. No, they have noticed me. And I don't know which one to attack, so I'm just gonna go decap. No one of the enemy team is even here to get something going. And you can see it here, Rifle 4 is pretty nice to get huge area distance from enemies. I should normally cap it here, but I don't want to cap it, so we just gonna do here, try the second 1v1 against the Mesmer. He's not coming, so let's just cap it, so maybe I can force someone out here. This guy was playing Dagger Pistol, but he changed now to Conti. I had him on the last game, but I wanted not to record that. I played it too lazy on 5 vs 4. I mean, you had good example on this team fight, and I see the strength of this in a team fight where you can just have the distance and be on a safe spot. You can see it here, I will camp here and now wait for them to come, but it seems that they are a little bit too afraid. The Mesmer not, because this guy just will have his freaking attacks. We hit at him, we can do this, steal now. Oh, we have him now, oh my god, oh my god. We can do this. The thief is here. I will stealth up here. You can see it here, you have also to little bit just outplay this. Do this. Steal onto this guy. It is a little bit difficult because the thief will also just attack me. And you can see it here, you can outplay enemies good with it, I will say. We steal. It is too difficult. Oh my god, he got me, oh my god, no! Go away, no! I just made it somehow. I just made it somehow, but now I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my god, 1 second more I would have got my steal. But you see, you can still have this kind of survivability with your rifle 4. If you use it right, which you saw here, I was playing like I was on this point, then on this, then on this, and the Mesmer had also trouble just chasing me around. It is not that you are really strong and overpowered at 1v1s and stuff, but you can do a lot of work. And now you can see it here. Steel. Oh my god, my steel just missed. Never mind. Now against the Condé Thief, the main thing here is just that you have to avoid getting caught. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You have to avoid getting caught from their steel. But it is a little bit difficult. I just failed here with annealing. I like the idea of the Deadeye, but as on other builds, it seems that you have to get a little bit of team support. You are lacking a lot if you're getting chased by a good Mesmer. If you're getting chased by a good Mesmer, you just can't do a lot of work here. Now we can just steal. Steal. Still not working. We can just burst down, and you can see it here, we already have over 11k damage by a short combo of stealing rifle 3. Now, okay. Holy, this guy got all top stats. I was expecting, no, not really, but I had on most games top stat damage. I was expecting a little bit more damage output, but it was a little bit difficult to play because you saw my team, most of the times 3 or 4 of my team were dead at the same time, which should not happen in good team fights. But now let's just talk about the Deadeye overall. I think this gameplay was now nice. Not the best from me, but it was nice, and you can see here what I'm doing. Now showing you a little bit of the combos that you can do. Steal, repeat, do this, rifle 2, rifle 3. This is the combos that you should use normally. Now let's see what the build is. First, I tried out the trickery build. I was not such a big fan of it, but now I like it. And then I tried out with critical strikes for the max damage output, but that was also not such a favorite thing for me because you lack on survivability too much. So I just went back to trickery again and thought this could be a good possible way to play it, because you also in the current meta need a little bit boon stealing because most of the enemies will have protection and you will deal less damage to them. Now for the sigil, Sigil of Exploitation and Sigil of Opportunity. This is just there to have the 10% extra damage against enemies under 50% HP, especially because movement impaired foes will be most of the times, because you have on rifle 2 you have a cripple, you can immobilize enemies, you can chill, apply torment. If you have a good have good teams, they will also cripple, chill and stuff like that, so you could have permanently the 5% damage bonus, or on your own if you kneel down or only use a rifle like that, you will have 4 seconds of cripple. During that you can just use 3-round burst multiple times and just deal heavy damage to enemies. On the short bow I'm using Sigil of Energy and Sigil of Agility to have this for 5 seconds swiftness. Once we killed an enemy we can just use swiftness to run faster, plus we will get those 2 seconds of quickness to burst down downed enemies. Now I had only one example, but I'm not so sure if it was on this video or on the last recording, where you saw the good usage of this. Once you swap to your short bow and you have steel and stuff, you can just combo pretty hard. 2 seconds of quickness plus additional quickness when you get your steel. You will have heavy damage with cluster bomb. Keep that in mind. You will also have the might stack and stuff like that. Rune of the Strength in combination with Marauders Amulet to have the max damage output, max power, and an additional 5% damage bonus if you have might. This is basically it for the damage bonus. Now to the build, Deadly Arts, Trickery and Deadeye. Deadly Arts, Mug, when we steal we will heal ourselves a little bit, apply damage. Panic Strike every 30 seconds. When we have an enemy under 50% HP we will apply poison and 1.5 seconds of Immobilize, which is pretty nice in combination with the Death Judgment. I can show it to you because I'm on combat. And then we have it here, Executioner, an additional 20% damage against enemies under 50%. Now only with the first trait we will have 20, 30, 40% damage bonus against enemies under 50% HP. That's huge. 40% damage bonus against under 50% HP, pretty awesome. Now Trickery, I'm using Lesser Haste, Bountiful Theft and Sleight of Hand. Now you can see it here, Lesser Haste has a shorter cooldown when used Trickster, and that's the second type that I wanted to show you. I will show it now. Or if you play it like this, you might better go with Thrill of the Crime, because Thrill of the Crime will trigger every time when you steal. It has not a cooldown, so you can use basically like this: Deadeye's Mark, use your Mercy, use it again, apply all those boons to you and nearby allies. You will have always the distance, but it is only for you really nice because you will have the permanent fury. You can have the permanent fury like that, and then you will just have the damage. Yeah, Fury, Might combo, pretty nice. And if you use Lesser Haste, you should use Trickster. It will give you a reduced recharge on your healing skill and on Roll of Initiative. Plus, it will have a 48 seconds cooldown on this skill here, and you will have quickness more often. That's my main thought with the quickness, to burst down enemies. That's the main reason why I choose to play this like this. On Deadeye, Malicious Intent, marking a target or using your healing skill will immediately grant Malice. This is nice because once we just immediately steal onto this guy, we will have one Malice stack, and then when we use the healing skill, we will get an additional one. This is just a nice little bonus, but it was just the best because I thought Burst of Shadows, evoke an explosion of shadows in your marked target location and that blinds nearby, only if the enemy dies. Shadow out of your target's location if it dies while marked. It made no sense. One in the chamber. When you cast a cantrip, gain a random new stolen skill. This was also a nice thought of me using it, because when we have it on, we can have here 2 of those skills, cantrips, but I was thinking like, do I really need that, because I want only to have the burst, and Malice, if we stack it fast, we will have this damage bonus, which is pretty nice. How to say it, maximum Malice is 5, upon hit 1, gained upon critical hit 1. What else can I say? Mark a target causing your initiative attacks to generate Malice when they hit or critical hit your mark. Lose all Malice when the mark ends or when its skill is recast on a new target. Steal is replaced with Deadeye's Mark, which unlocks new stolen skills and Malice generation. Stealth attacks consume Malice for bonus effects. Gain access to rifle and cantrips. Now bonus effect, which means let's just gonna quickly do this, repeat this, critically hit, and now when we stealth up, we will get Deadeye's Mark, Death's Judgment, which will get additional damage bonus, I guess, when we use it like this, but I'm not so sure. Let's just stealth up once more time, unblockable. And yes, it will get a damage bonus for each Malice stack. It should be like this. Let's just go out of combat for a second. Let's read it here. Death's Judgment. This is the attack which you get when you stealth up. You stealth up by dodging or using your elite skill. Now you can see it here, stealth attack. Reveal yourself and fire a powerful shot at your target. If this attack hits your mark, it consumes all Malice and deals increased damage for each Malice consumed. Damage bonus per stack will be 15%. Now we will have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 15, I don't really know. 50% and 25, 75% damage bonus with this attack. Plus, against enemies under 50% HP, you will get the, how much? 40, or even here 50% damage bonus. It should be with this here, 50% damage bonus. Damage dealt to your marked target is increased and damage taken from your marked target is reduced. Which means under 50% HP, you will deal 50% damage with Death's Judgment. But now it is a little bit difficult and tricky to get this attack really going on always. That's why I'm using Be Quick or Be Killed, because I wanted to have a build where I can deal damage and keep my survivability a little bit higher. Now you can also go with Maleficent 7, which will give you an additional, how much now? 2 stacks of Malice. Plus it will give you also Might, Fury, Protection, Regen and Swiftness and Vigor up to that. Plus it also gives you Max Initiative. This could be also a nice choice to use, but I thought with the quickness it could be a little bit stronger while moving and shooting the enemy. That was my main thought, but you can of course change that. And now let's just see here. When we are here like this, only using rifle while we are moving, we have more mobility. We can just walk around, and then when we kneel down, we will have a higher range, which you can see it here. We can just do this, and now just repeat damage. do this, repeat damage, lay down the 4 and just repeat damage, use this, and now we can stealth up, we can do this, and you can see here 11k damage even though we had no max might stacks. What else can I say? Let's just go out of combat for a second here. Okay. Now, as I said, you can play this build if you don't need the Shadow Stab, but Shadow Stab gives you so much more mobility and you can outplay the enemies as you saw against the Mesmer. But if you want to have it, you can just go with Trickster. Lesser Haste will have reduced cooldown, your healing skill will have reduced cooldown, and your roll of initiative will have also reduced cooldown 32 seconds. You can mix it up if you have more DPS enemies, but otherwise keep Shadow Stab, use Thrill of the Crime, Bountiful Theft, so every time you steal you will get Fury, Might, Swiftness, plus Vigor, which is pretty nice because we don't have endurance regeneration that much. And we also steal the boons, so it is a good combo here. Especially strong against, I will say, Holosmiths to steal their stability, their protection mainly. Stability is not real needed because we don't have skills to interrupt them, only with the steal. And that's basically it. To the skills that we see here, that we have here, you can also swap them, but Signet of Agility is pretty nice for Condi Cleanse, and it gives you also an additional dodge. Then Shadow Stab, and then we have Mercy. Mercy is a good stun break. It will gives you initiative per each melee stack that you had, and it will recharge immediately your steel, which can gives you nice ability to just burst down enemies, and I will show it to you here again on the golem before I end this video. We can kneel down, lay rifle 4, and then just repeat here. Okay, rifle 4 seems not to work as intended. You can see it here. We can do this, and now as you can see it here, if I just auto attack, I will a few times have this smoke screen here, and then just trigger smoke screen attacks, so blind the enemies with my normal rifle attacks. And you can see it here. Once we do this, we can now just steal, repeat this, gain Fury, gain Quickness, and you can see how fast I'm just able to combo, do heavy damage to those targets, 10k damage with Death's Judgment, pretty nice and easy to finish off low HP targets. Now to the build itself. You have the mobility to run away, get out of combat with your rifle 4. Then you have also normal good damage, which I will show you to you here. Auto attack this guy, steal on him, interrupt, rifle 2 and rifle 3 him only. You can see it here. Only by using rifle 3 I'm just able to just crush the enemy, and I will have my mobility, Death Judgment, easy mode. You can see it here. I was also wanting to have a build that you just can use while walking, so you have more survivability and are more mobile instead of just camping with this, doing this and then just shoot, don't move, shoot, don't move, dodge a few times, use your Death Judgment and don't move again, and so on. That's just too boring. I wanted to have more active gameplay, and so like this you will have it. I also forgot to mention lead attacks will also give you an additional 15% damage bonus if you have the 15 stacks of this, which means now if to enemies under 50% HP you will have 65% damage bonus against enemies under 50% HP, plus the 75% additional damage bonus with your Death's Judgment attack. So you can crit pretty hard against certain enemies if they are under 50% HP, and if they don't have protection and stuff like that. What else can I say? Yeah, use the combo of rifle 2 and rifle 3. Rifle 2 will cripple the enemy. That's basically the main reason to use it. But when you are kneeled, you will also immobilize them, so you can maybe combo it like this. I don't know if you can combo it with Death Judgment because it is 1 second immobilized, but you can try it out. And then Mercy is there just to, how I said it, like this. Do this, now steal, use the stolen skill, now just attack, get the melee stacks, do this, get the quickness, and then just rifle 3. And you can see here I'm keeping the mobility so I can just avoid the attacks from the enemy and still dealing heavy damage, have my fury, have my might stacks, and just repeat that over and over again. The elite skill is there to stealth yourself up, or to use it when you want to stomp your enemies, or just stealth yourself while you are reviving someone. All pretty nice. Signet of Agility can be used to also remove condies from downed allies, and otherwise try out Assassin Signet. It gives you increased power and how much, I don't know, it had a 20% damage bonus, but now it gives you an additional 540 power for 5 seconds, which can be pretty nice used with Death Judgment or just Rifle 3 to burst down enemies. And also you can try out Infiltrator Signet if you want to be able to use Death Judgment and pour to your enemy if they are hiding somewhere. Could be also pretty nice used. Otherwise, I don't know, I was also thinking of using Haste, but Haste could be used instead of Shadow Stab like this. Let's go with Haste, but it is a little bit tricky. My initial thoughts were like this: Lesser Haste, Trickster. So I can use, for example, Haste, get the additional quickness, and then just use the healing skill 14 seconds cooldown, and then just Rifle 4 out of this and then burst down enemies. This could be a nice combo if you have no Mesmers, no Thieves on the enemy team. So you can keep the distance and then just quickness when you get your stealing, repeat that with Mercy, and then just 3 times quickness in a row, burst down enemies pretty hard. And that was like my main thought. Now tell me your own opinion, guys. Try it out on your own. I'm not such a big fan of the Deadeye right now, but I will also test out double pistol for those people who like that. I will test that out with a quickness build as well, and maybe with the Rune of Leadership to maximize the quickness. And yeah, the burst damage should be there because of Rifle Pistol 3 will have enough burst damage. And basically that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video on highest graphic quality. And now you will see as always 3 of my other videos. Plus you can subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done that. And I see you in my next videos, guys. Thanks all for watching. Bye bye.